You would often need a tool where you have a really good photo, but there are small defects in the photo, and you just want to remove that and fill it up with the nearby content. So the best way to do that is use a Photoshop and use a spot healing brush tool, healing brush, and patch tools inside of Photoshop. So here is an example on the of a photo on the left. It's a before and after photo. So on the left, you see a distracting element like this metal piece over here, which we want to remove. And also on this wooden board, there are a lot of white patches. And also on the wheel, there is some white patch here. There are some black welding marks here, which we want to get rid of. And this is after the healing. As you can see, I have applied healing to remove this metal piece. You don't see the metal piece anymore here. Then also I have applied healing to this wooden piece in the middle. You will see all the spots have gone. And I've also attempted to remove this black effect over here. So these are the things that I have tried, right? So let's see how can we do that by using Photoshop. So I am inside my Photoshop and I want to fix certain distracting elements in my picture and also some of the defects in my picture. So I have this picture of a nice wheel, right? As you can see on this wheel, the color over this part of the image is not uniform. Oh, you also see there are some black spots have been created because of the welding, and you also see some distracting element like a metal piece over here, and you also see a lot of spots on this wooden that we can get rid of using Photoshop healing brush tools. It's very effective tool. So let's start with the first tool. I'm holding down the control key. I'm going to start with the spot healing brush tool. Okay. You can directly make changes to the image, but this would be destructive changes to the images. So what I do is I always add a layer by clicking on plus icon here and make changes to the layer so that your original image is not disturbed. Okay. So make that image layer selected, and now let's perform the spot healing operation. Now so we have selected spot healing brush tool. So what the spot healing brush tool does is it automatically samples wherever your brush is there. It automatically samples the nearby pixels and try to fix your current area, right? Let's try to fix the small patches over here, these white patches. Okay, as you can see, the white patch is gone. This white patch is gone, and so that you can just keep on removing the patches because it's sampling the colors from the nearby pixels and just applying it. So you can fix all these small defects that you see using this spot healing brush. Okay. Now, if you need a more control on your sampling, like the way to do that is use a healing brush tool. Okay. In this case, we are saying that you want the control from where to sample from, and Photoshop will use it. You can sample from this layer. If you hold down the Alt key or the Option key on the Mac, this will get sampled, and now when you heal the brush, it will get healed here, right? So this spot you can remove. So you can sample from any other area and then you can use this in this area. Let's try to remove this distracting element, the metal piece, by using this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the Alt key, okay, sample the color from this wooden piece, and then I'm going to just release the Alt key. Now I'm going to just paint over this metal piece, and I want to remove from here. All right, so the metal piece is gone, right? So that's the beauty of the spot healing brush, which allows you to sample the color and then you can apply that particular fill on the brush. So the last tool that we want to go through is the patch tool. Okay, so the way patch tool work is, first wherever the defect is there, you want to identify that area, just like a lasso tool. Just have a circle in that area. Okay, Okay, so that area gets marked, which we need to heal. Now then you need to drag this mouse to drag this area to the area from where you want to sample the color from. So I'm just going to click the mouse on this and drag this area from here, saying that hey, please sample the color from here. So as you can see, this is getting fixed. So let's try a few more areas. So you can apply this method to anywhere else on the picture also. For example, let's try removing this white patch over here. So you can circle this with tool and then just drag it here. That gets fixed, right? So this is how you use patch tool, spot healing brush and the healing brush to fix defects in the picture. So these are very powerful tools.